state-of-the-art.
All right. What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, 666, coming at you with another comic book haul video. So let's just get right into this. The first thing I want to do is I want to talk about this book that I read. It's called Blood Letter. This is issue number 1 from Image Comics. I enjoyed this, man. This is part of the Spawn universe. You find out that the woman on this cover, she has a past with Spawn. She was like a CIA or FBI agent, and she had a confrontation, I guess, quite a few times with, before he became Spawn, Al, when he was a mercenary, and she was an agent doing what she did. And things didn't go well, and she's had a grudge ever since. But when he died, she thought that everything was over. But then she found out that he was reborn as Spawn. So she took it upon herself to acquire the power in order to send him back to hell. And as a matter of fact, just they kind of hinted at that she wants to destroy all the Spawns. So she's been acquiring magical powers, and you can see that her body is covered in runes and mystical symbols, and these symbols give her different magical abilities. And I thought this was dope, man. I enjoyed this. I think it's something that you might want to check out if you enjoyed the Spawn universe. Anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing where they're going with this. I'm also reading that book in the Spawn universe called, I think it's Nyx. Just, I like how Todd McFarlane is expanding on his Spawn universe. Anyway, this is Blood Letter, issue number 1. All right, let's get into this. The first thing that I want to put up is, if you guys saw my last video, I opened up some packs, some Walmart packs and some Ollie's packs. I also got a AOK, but I just wanted to show this again because I'm still looking at it. I can't believe I pulled this. Anyway, this is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 55. Pulled this out of a Walmart pack. Just a dope pull. And I didn't know that this was a 1 in 50 until I looked it up later. I was surprised. I pulled these back to back, man. This is the Black Panther, issue number 23. I said on that video that this was a David Finch cover, but I didn't realize that it was a incentive variant. So that was a nice little pull. Anyway, I just wanted to show those again. So let's get in this haul, man. Up first is some books that I picked up from my LCS. Just some nice little finds. Never seen these out in the wild before. So, brother said that he's not a run collector, but, if stuff shows up and it's something that I'm interested in, I'm going to pick them up. Anyway, check this out. This is Scooby Apocalypse, issue number 8. Just a nice little find. Also found issue 11, issue 12, issue 24, issue 27. Also, issue 30, The Dawn of Daphne. Issue 33. Issue number 34. And issue number 35. Just some nice little finds, man. Like I said, I'd never seen Scooby Apocalypse before in the wild. I've seen people showing some of these books on their haul videos. So just a nice little find, man. You never know what you're going to run into. You never know what your LCSs or, places that you go, what they might pick up and put out in their boxes. Anyway, just some nice little finds. Speaking of some nice little finds, I was only going to grab a couple issues until I started digging the box. This was at another comic book shop. And when I started going through it, I said, man, I can't leave these. I was just going to pick up like 3 issues. But as I kept digging, there were more and more. So, like I said, this was just a nice little run. Somebody had brought in some books, and they just put them out in their cheap bins. So whoever they got this collection from, you could tell the guy went out and bought some things online in order to fill some holes. Anyway, check this out. So we've got Turok, the Dinosaur Hunter, issue number 20 out of Valiant Comics, 1990 goodness. Also found 21. Issue number 22. Issue number 23. Issue number 24. And these are some nice copies, man. I was impressed. Issue number 25. 26. Issue number 27, 28. I need to put these in some new bags. Some of these don't even have boards, backing boards, but like I said, man, just some fantastic 1990s goodness right here. Turok, the Dinosaur Hunter. Oh, I'm not done. Also had issue 28. Look at that cover. Just beautiful. That is awesome. Issue number 30. '31. Issue number 32. 33. Issue number 34. Is that a Mike Grail? No, that's no, it's not. Mike Grail probably had, that might be. Then again, I don't think so. Anyway, if you're curious, go look it up, see what's going on. Like I said, just some nice little finds from Valiant. Issue number 35. Look at that cover. Issue number 36. Issue number 37. Like I said, man, I'm not a run collector, but, when the gods smile upon you, man, you just got to take them. Issue number, check it out, 38. Issue number 39. Issue number 40, 41, issue 42, 43. That's a dope cover. Issue number 44, 45, 46. Look at that cover. That is fantastic. Look at the action. Just dope. And the big one, the final issue in this run, issue number 47. So when I saw this, I was just going to grab issue number 45, 46, and 47. They can go for a little bit. But when I started backtracking, I started looking, I pulled them out, and I started putting them in order. I was like, what? They had issue 20 to 47. So just a nice little grab. Like I said, he got a collection in, and actually I had ran into him. Get a chance, I got a nice little collection in, to come check me out. And so he had this. This is low grade, but you know what they say, low grade, better than no grade. Check this out. We've got the Mighty Avengers, issue number 62. The first appearance of Man-Ape. Just a nice little pickup. And speaking of a dope pickup, check this out. Brother got this in a newsstand. We got issue number 135 of the Uncanny X-Men. Here comes the Dark Phoenix. Just a nice little pickup. Let me grab my next stack. So, brother's been finding quite a bit, man. Been picking up some nice books. I got some awesome stuff to show you guys. I'm going to be coming out with them on the regular. Just some great pickups, man. Anyway, brother gets stuff when he's out digging. Oh, as a matter of fact, last weekend there was a little local local dealer show in my area, and I picked up some dope books there, and you'll see those at some point. I've got so many books, man. I can just haul video after haul video. I ain't got to buy nothing for a while, but brother gonna be on his thing, man. Gonna be on his game. You already know. Anyway, check this out. Pick these up from one of my LCSs. Really like Vampirella, man. They just do some dope covers. The stories, I've tried reading some of them. Some of them are alright. Some of them are just a little out there, but through the years, they've just done some fantastic covers, man. Anyway, this is the Vengeance of Vampirella, issue number 23. This is the celebrating 25 years. This is a Glenn Perry. This came out in what? 1995, maybe? '95, '93. We've also got a issue number 4. Just a dope little pickup. This is what's his name? Hold on, let me take a look right quick. See what we got. Oh, right there in my face. Hang on. So they've got, this is just cover artist Buzz. I thought this was somebody else for some reason. Anyway, this came out in 1994. Just a nice little pickup. This was one of those 2 for 5s. Also picked up this Vampirella Death and Destruction, issue number 1. Oh, this is Billy Tucci. Nice little pickup. Grab two of these, 2 for $5. I also picked up this issue number 1, Vampirella of Draculon. Buyer, 1995. Oh, and this was a dope little pickup. Check this out. We've got Vampyverse, issue number 5. Just a dope little find out in the wild. So up next, we've got Vampirella, issue number 677, Legacy. This was just a beautiful book. This came out last month before last. I just thought this was a dope Lyrics Lee cover. And I also got, well, that's the trade dress. And I also got the Virgin. And I think the Virgin is like a 1 in 10. Just some nice little pickups. Speaking of a dope pickup, I got this when it first came out. I almost left it on the shelf. I didn't know anything about the story like everybody else, and then it kind of blew up. I think the hype has kind of died off. But anyway, I got this for the incentive price. I think this is the 1 in 25, 1 in 50. Check this out. No, this is the 1 per store. This is Marvel Knights, The World to Come, Casada Priest, and Isanove. Anyway, this is just a nice looking Casada variant. The cover A is the color trade dress. If you know, you know. This caused a little bit of controversy when it came out. Just a nice little pickup. Speaking of a dope pickup, check this out. We've got Zatanna, issue number 4. This is the 1 in 25. Is this a Campbell cover? Just a dope little pickup. Thought it was a beautiful book, and I actually had them hold this for me. When I saw this on FOC, I know this was a book that I had to get. Found this in the long box. This is Napalm Lullaby, issue number 1, the 1 in 20 variant. Jeff DeCall. Nice little pickup. Speaking of DeCall, this came out a while ago. Finally got a hold of this. This is Captain Marvel, issue number 6. Jeff DeCall. Oh, I got DeCall lined up back to back to back. And another dope pickup. You know I had to get this when it came out. Had to get this. This is Storm, issue number 9. The Jeff DeCall 1 in 25. Look at that. Just a dope depiction of Storm. Oh, and speaking of a badass 1 in 25, brother had to get this also. Cost a little bit when it came out, but didn't matter. Love this cover. Check it out. We've got Eddie Brock, Carnage, issue number 3, the 1 in 25. Look at that cover. Look at the line work. Beautiful. That was one that I knew I had to get. I was surprised that it was still sitting on the shelf. I think my LCS, they had 2. And they still had 1 left when I got off work. I said, man, let me see that. Oh, I'll take that. Hands down. Just a dope Carnage cover. Let me grab my next stack. We're going to try and keep this moving. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I got some fantastic books, man. Just some dope stuff. Anyway, hang on. Let me get these out the way. So I think we got some store exclusives that is going to be in this next run. So first off, check this out. I'd shown earlier in the year, I think, Zenoscope came out with their collectible covers that were limited to 125. They were called the wild card variants. Anyway, they came out with the ace, the king, the queen, and the jack by Cedric Poulat. Well, somebody was like, well, you know what? I think we need to come out with a Joker cover. And they came out with that a couple of months ago. So when I saw they came out with another one, I was like, hold on, man. You know I got to get that. My set got to be complete. So check it out. We've got the Cedric Poulat 2024 wild card collectible cover. Oh, this was last year, end of last year, that long ago. Man, time is moving. August is right around the corner. Anyway, the Cedric Poulat, limited to 125. 125, just a dope cover. I've spoken on Cedric Poulat. I've shown quite a few of his books. He's just a dope artist. Anyway, look at that. He has definitely got a masterful command of drawing the female form. Look at that. Anyway, up next, what is this? Oh, that's right. This is Exquisite Corpses, issue number 1. I picked up a couple of exclusives. This is the Jenny Frizen Virgin variant, pink variant. I had to get it. You already know. I'm a Jenny Frizen fan. I like her artwork, and of course, brother got 2 of these. Just nice. Nice little pickups, man. Nice. Had to get it. Speaking of another, there were a lot of these, a lot of variants, a lot of store exclusives. Brother didn't break the bank. I just got what I liked. We'll see in the future when some of these things drop in prices. I'll see if I can't pick up some of the other covers that I want for a steal. There's a dope Ivan Tao cover that I'd like to pick up. Anyway, but I did get this. So let me get this out of the way. Because for these next couple of books, it's going to be all about one of the hottest artists in the game right now. We got Sveta Shubina, Exquisite Corpses, issue number 1. Had to get it. Man, this girl is just pumping out work. So much so that it's hard to keep up. I'm not going to try. So I'm going to just get what I can get and be happy. Speaking of being happy, Bird City dropped some variants. So you know I got that Pop Kill. I want to say this is issue number 1. I got this and the Risque. You can imagine what the Risque look like. I'm not going to be showing that tonight. Maybe next haul video. But anyway, I got that. I also picked up this version. I want to say these are the Pop Kill 1 and Pop Kill 2. Or there might be 1. Anyway, this is Pop Kill. Just some fantastic variant covers by Bird City. Had to do it. You know I had to do it. And there's a Risque for that. You know, buy the set. It's all good. And speaking of just a dope Sveta Shubina cover. You know, she really set the market on fire, set the community on fire with her work on Pinup Apocalypse. I showed that 1 in 25 for issue number 1. Well, you know, I had to get the issue number 2, the Roxy. Nice. And when I ordered this, you know, they put it on the site on Massive. So they sent out, you had to buy a lot. So I got a lot of additional Pinup Apocalypse, more than what I wanted, but it was a great deal. And I was surprised, man, when they put my box together. Not only did they give me 1, they sent me 2. So how dope is that? Just nice. So that was a nice little bonus. And for my last Sveta Shubina, check this out. I had to get this. We've got, I want to say this is The Boys, issue number 1. Just another dope Sveta Shubina. And we know what this is homaging, that Supergirl, Legion of Superheroes, issue number 23, Adam Hughes. This is just a fantastic cover, man. Nice. Like I said, she's got a lot of the books that I'd like to get, but right now that stuff is pricey. So I'm just going to get what I can get, and I'm going to be happy. It's all good. Speaking of all good, check this out. I didn't think I would be able to get something like this, but it popped up online at a great price. So a brother had to snatch it up. This is a CGC slab. Check this out. This is Vampy, issue number 12. This came out in November of 2001. This is the Stephen Platt holofoil edition. Just a dope pickup. I don't know how well this is going to show, but look at that. I got this in a 9.4, so this was a nice little pickup. It's probably not showing up too well, but it's just a beautiful book. So this is just a quick haul for me. Maybe a little longer than normal for some haul videos, but this is moving along pretty good. Let me grab my last stack. So check this out. This is Odina, issue number 1. This is presented by Obsolete Studios from Concrete Comics. Just a nice little pickup. Speaking of a dope pickup, I've shown this before. Somebody must have got them a little find. Maybe they bought them back in the day, bought a little nice little stack. I saw him post them. Just a little cornbread. If you like it, he might still have some online. So check this out. This is a con exclusive. I think this was the Pittsburgh con. Don't quote me on it. Go do your research. But anyway, check this out. Love this cover. Love this cover. Shown this before. This is Vesper, issue number 2, the Hannibal King painted cover variant. Just a dope little pickup. Like I said, I've shown this before. Love this cover. Love this cover. This is a fantastic piece of artwork right here, man. And like I said, when I saw this pop up online, brother had to get him one. Well, not just one. I grabbed 2 more. Just nice. Nice. Look at that cover, man. Tell me that ain't fantastic. And this has a low print run. So this is just a beautiful book, man. Brother had to get it. So check this out. I didn't know anything about this, but when it popped up, I think this is another one that has a low print run. This might be kind of hard to find. Like I said, man, when you're out there doing your research, you just never know what you're going to run into. Anyway, I was glad to find this. Check this out. This is the Fringe Ashcan. This is by N. Stephen Harris. You know, he goes back to those Milestone days. This was just a fantastic little fawn. And I also got the issue 1. Check that out. This is a little beat up. Like I said, this is hard to find. I've tried to find more. I'd like to find a nicer copy. This definitely has some issues on the spawn, some spawn ticks, but considering how hard this book has been for me to try to run down, I'm just glad to have this. And both of these are signed. This came out in 2007. Like I said, The Fringe and Stephen Harris. Just a nice little pickup. And I'm sure you're seeing a theme here. Yes, sir. Brother got a little theme going. You know what time it is. Every now and then, I'm going to do this. Check this out. Another book that I didn't know anything about. When I got to looking at it, I said, yep, got to add that to the collection as well. This is Menthu, issue number 1. I want to say this came out in 1997 out of Black Ink Imprints. This was created by Robert Roach. This is the fabulous first issue. And needless to say, you know, with this black border, this is going to be a little rough. So, you know, you can find decent copies. This is a nice little pickup, man. Brother found 2 of these. Just some dope finds. And then this was like a one-shot. And then later on, he came out with a series, a 4-part series. And, of course, I got these. And these copies, man, are crispy. I don't think whoever owned these before, they ever even read them. I just think they bought them and put them up in their boxes. Anyway, we've got issue number 1. Look at these covers. Issue number 2, just vibrant, beautiful. Let me move these. Like I said, we've got issue number 2. Issue 3, just some dope color, expressive forms. Just a great cover. And like I said, man, these edges, look at this. Like I said, I don't think these books have ever been cracked open. Just fantastic. I couldn't believe the condition on these. And issue number 4, just a dope yellow background. Like the trade dress. Fantastic, man. Awesome pickup. Speaking of an awesome pickup, I showed the first issue that I found, lucked up on it back in the day. Well, I lucked up on issue number 2 of this. Check this out. We've got Captain Africa. Issue number 2, just another dope pickup. I think there's like maybe 4 or 5 issues in this run. Don't quote me on it, but anytime I can pick up another one, I'm just going to keep grabbing them, man. This is just another fantastic pickup. All right. Like I said, this has been a nice little quick haul. I'm shocked. Anyway, I thought that was going to be a little longer, but brother's trying to move these along, speed up on his haul videos. It's not always going to happen. You know how I do. But we're able to do this in decent time tonight. So for my final book, man, this is a personal grail for me, especially because I'm a variant collector. When I found out about this, all I could do was just look and shake my head and be like, man, why wouldn't I own this when this came out back in the day? This is a pricey pricey book, but I tell you what, after I started watching Riri Ironheart on Disney, I watched the first three issues, and I wasn't kind of feeling it at first. I was like, this is all right. But when they dropped the second week, the last three issues, I thought that they did an awesome job. There's a lot of controversy right now with what went down with that. A lot of hate, a lot of support. I guess it just depends on what side of the fence you fall on. The more information you gather, you might be surprised. A lot of that hate that's being spread out there is not founded on reality. Anyway, I just chose not to get caught up in it. I just enjoyed the show for what it was. And after I got done watching it, I said, you know what? I'm going to pull my pesos together and I got to get this. I got to do it. I got to do it. Like I said, this is probably for any black collector. No, I take that back. Any collector that collects comic books, anybody out there collecting comic books, you will know this for what it is. And I think it would be something that you would like to have in your collection as well, because this is a book that, like I said, not only is it a dope variant cover, it has a fantastic story behind it. So it's going to have history. It's going to have relevance in the future. And I think it will always be a book that collectors will be after. Anyway, enough hyping it up. Let me get this out the way. So, for the final book in this haul video, let me take this out the plastic. It's a CGC 9.4. And this is not a cheap book. Not a cheap book right now. But anyway, I'm just glad that I finally bit the bullet. And I had to get it. So for the final book in this haul, for those that know, you might know what I'm getting ready to show. Check this out. We have Invincible Iron Man, issue number 1, the Amalgam Coffee House variant. Dope. This is a Elizabeth Tort cover. This came out in 2017. Like I said, this has history behind it. Marvel was so impressed with the story. The woman on the cover with Riri Williams, they decided to commemorate the first black woman to own her own comic book shop, comic book store. She had like a comic book / coffee house store. And they commemorated that moment by giving her a variant cover and putting her on the cover. How dope is that? And if I said this is a CGC, this is a CBCS signature series signed by Ariel Johnson, the first black woman to own a comic book shop in the United States. Just a dope pickup. Brother had to do it. Nice. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this haul. I got some dope stuff coming up. I might surprise you guys with some of the things I'm looking at, some of the things I'm picking up. You just never know with me, man. You guys know what I do. You know how I do. I definitely want to keep you guys engaged, excited about what I'm showing. Hopefully, I might be showing you guys some things that you might not have been looking at yourself. That's what's up with this channel, man. So, anyway, with that being said, we're going to call this a wrap. So, you know what time it is. This is your boy, 666. Until next time, I'm out.